Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I have just put the 7 Hive Harmonies that we've been crafting up for the past couple episodes. I just got them all done and I need to just finish hooking up all the things here. Just trying to remember. Yeah, I need to put the fluid storage buses on those. And then I need to do the priority. Man, do we really have 22 of these? If you don't do the priority, it messes up the crafting. Well, not crafting, but the putting the helium and the hydrogen in. Because it might do like hydrogen in one and helium in another, and then they never turn on, and it just goes infinitely. Actually, now that I thought about it, since I just hooked that up. Yeah. I just realized I don't have the planet blocks for those. I need to do that before. Alright, that one probably had too much of the hydrogen and helium in it. Yeah. Oh well. We're not doing this. This isn't for the resources. Wait, how do I do the... That was 22. I guess 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28. Is that how many we have? Yeah, 16, and then there's 12 over here. Yeah, 28 Hive Harmonies. That's crazy. We got it. 28 Hive Harmonies. That's crazy. Alright, so 23. I could just type it in. It might be less clicks if I just type it in. So that, and that. Also, I think I need... Oh no! No! I gotta go to... Actually, I might have some in... I gotta check. I might actually have some more of those ores. You get them from the Deep Dark. And I don't have that running continuously. But they may be in that subnet. No. Yeah, let me go check that really quick. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to go to the Deep Dark and turn on our Void Miner. Is it like pumice and something? I forget. They only come from the Deep Dark. I have some pumice. I don't have the other one, though. Alright, I'm going to have to go to the Deep Dark and just turn on... What's the name of it? Rubidium. Apparently I have one ore. Like, why are you incomplete? I think I did. Don't think I need the forcisium. I have no idea how to say that. I think I saved one block each, so I could set the thing. You know, that was implemented after I basically stopped using void miners. I've never got a chance to use use that feature. I have a bunch of planets with mining pipes just left because I didn't feel like mining them back up. And they're relatively cheap. You can, if you have stainless, you basically get a stack. It's really easy. But yeah, I wish I had that. What is this one? Oh, chunk loading. That's a new symbol. I really haven't, since we updated to what, 2.5? I haven't really done much with the void miners. All right, I'll let that run. It does slowly. Actually, are we getting Oganesson? Yeah, I couldn't remember. I had a thing with an Ender Hatch with Oganesson, and I couldn't remember why. I was like, where is this Oganesson going? It's going to our void miner. All right, well, there's pumice. And as you can see, you do get a decent chunk. It just takes a while to get that ore. So, all right, we'll come back, and we'll get the rubidium and get our Eye of Harmonies up. Okay, we are back. I've gone ahead and we've got all our Eye of Harmonies up and running, connected to the A system and producing power. So there we go. That is 28. 28 Eye of Harmonies so far. I don't know if we're gonna need more. To be honest, like if I let the world run overnight, we produce quite a bit of power. But since I was crafting up so many parts almost constantly, we drained a lot of our power. But we'll see. But that actually looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I do kind of wish like the inside like rendered a bit farther out. Because one, it's kind of difficult to see that. I'm like, are those running? I don't know. I can't tell. They are, but yeah, when you're trying to look at them all, I know like, okay, so how many that's like 100 something blocks tall. So yeah, to expect like all that to be rendered all the time, I get it. But anyway, there are those Eye of Harmonies. So 28 we have, and then the 3 in the overworld producing our resources. Those are just chugging along. Yeah, I've produced 100. I can never remember. Billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion. I've produced 100 quintillion since I've hooked those up. So, yeah, and that's because I stopped crafting stuff. Okay, we've got that, and now we need 16 more of the stargate blocks. I have no idea why that is bookmarked, but there we go. Yeah, so we need 16 more of these. 8 for the controller. So we need 8 there. Everything else is like super easy to craft up at this point. Like block of Shiraban. Super easy. I don't know if we've actually have we crafted those up? I don't remember. No, we haven't actually crafted that up, but this is easy. Not a problem. So we need 16 more of these. So I'm not going to craft up like all 16 at once, but I do want to at least start getting some of the items that we need, namely like quantum circuits and all that stuff. It just makes it easier on my computer when we do go to craft up all the Stargate plates, if I have some of the stuff already crafted up. So I have figured out we are gonna need 208 million more optical circuits. Around there. That's about 13 million per Stargate plate, or 13 million per 11 plates, which is 1 star ring block. And we need 16 of those. So around 200 million. So I really do want to get this just kind of chugging along. Just producing. I'll start with 20 million. thallium. Dun dun dun. I don't remember where thallium comes from. Oh, it's this one. That's right. Don't I have... Didn't I have... Okay, thallium plasma is not a thing. There really is no other way other than... Could supplement it with ore. Man, this one is just annoying. There's really no easy way to get around it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So I could do... That could help with all the thallium we need. Or we could just do the other way, the pyrite, which I do have 5.2 million of. I don't remember... No, I don't have a recipe. Maybe I should make recipes for those, actually. It would probably be easier if I just do... Because I have an ore washer. Like if I do... We'll do more. Like 4,000? Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll just dump that in there. That way I can just like click on it. I don't have to set up kind of some random... I don't know the exact number. 15,296. Unfortunately though, if you do like, you know, big recipes, like 15,000 or whatever, it also... That not running. Ah, I'm stuck. The glass, that glass is too clear. Oh, this is not... Yeah, it's not an ore washer, is it? I just have it set to chemical bath. Duh. Alright. We'll just let that run. And then I'll switch it back. I totally forgot about that. I don't actually have a dedicated ore washer because we don't need it. These have ore washing kind of included in them. Also, I have shear bond running. I do have to be careful with raw plasma. I can't let that empty out because that will screw everything up with getting those things running again. Thankfully, the tier 0 one or whatever one I have only needs a little bit, but the tier 10 one does require like 12 million. Okay, so like I said, I need lots of circuits, so I'm going to start getting those going, and then we'll see. I also have... Is there any way to unname those? I accidentally put the wrong item in a recipe and started converting all these to an assembly line optical circuit. I don't know if there's like an easy way to unname those. All right, we are back. As you can see, we got quite a few processors. We got 20 million going, and I've gone ahead and I decided I didn't want to do that pyrite thing for thallium, so I've switched over some recipes. What I was doing originally was melting down the thallium we were getting and turning it into the thing, and then I was just storing the molten version and then converting it to ingots or dust or whatever as needed. So I've switched that around to just hold on to the dust instead. And I've gone ahead and switched over all of these. Since we decided we didn't want to go the ruthenium route, it just wasn't anywhere near fast enough. I've gone ahead and switched all of these, at least the inside ones. And then I think I did no, I left a couple platinum. So I think I have, yeah, I think there's like 3 set to platinum, which is probably too much actually. So we are now getting the Oonite. And it should be over here. It's actually, yeah, we actually have 3 million, 3.39 million, and 2.7 million of the other dust. It's not actually processing because we have a whole bunch of phosphate in here. I think that's, yeah, that's an issue with the stocking bus. I don't know. But I have sped this up quite a bit. It's going to get through that. It's already gone through like, yeah, it's going through like 1 million at a time. So I'm not overly worried about it. We have 4 wireless hatches. So I've sped that up basically as fast as it can. And that should be producing thallium. So we're up to 666,000. We need, I think, about like 4 million or something like that. Thallium. I may actually leave the phosphate out there. We're kind of good on phosphate for now, I think. So I'll just let it... Yeah, I'll let it do that. And then I will continue with doing this. I don't think I can do 100 million. We're short quite a bit. Yeah, 3.8 million, so I really got to ramp that up. Yeah, I don't think the pyrite way would be any quicker. Maybe 20 million we'll start. Just to get those going. Oh, we're still short on that. Just kidding. All right, 10 million. I mean, it takes a little while to craft up anyway, but yeah, we'll get that going. Okay, we are back again, crafting up 30 million more circuits there. So we'll be up to 60 million of the 200 and so million. And I'm about to start crafting up another 30 million. I figure this is the slowest part of the process. A lot of the other parts really aren't that bad. Okay, admittedly, like some of the advanced assembly lines are like a bit long, but the main bottleneck is crafting up all these circuits. So that's kind of why I'm working on those. Yeah, so we've got 17 million in the thing, and unfortunately, I cannot speed these up anymore. And I don't know. I've got, how many do we have? We have like 70 something. I think it's 12. No, that's 16. That's 20. There's 24 per row. 48. Yeah, 72. And when you start needing more than 72 multi-blocks, I'm like, yeah, no. So I don't feel like setting any more of those up. Like I said, we're just gonna let it run. I'll let it run overnight. I just don't want to set these up. And then like the imprints are kind of a pain to make too. Because it's not like a data stick like those you can just copy. So the whole circuit assembly, like the amount that you need is just kind of crazy at this point. So anyway, long story short, we're letting that run. I'm not speeding that up at the moment. Maybe we will, but I'm just letting the world run for that. So I have been also kind of going through the recipe as well. As that is crafting up for the next batch. Now I think I need to even speed up. Like if I want to do another, no, that's 300 million. That's 3 billion. Yeah. Maybe, oops. because I'm pretty sure we didn't have... Okay, there's 30 million. Oh, we have enough of the thallium? I thought we... Oh, you know what it was? I probably tried to craft up 40 million. That's what it was. Because I was thinking I have 60 million circuits. I'll craft up 40 million this time. Yeah, and we didn't have enough thallium. I was like kind of confused why we had enough thallium all of a sudden. So I still need to possibly speed that up a bit. But I realized actually as I was going through the crafting tree or whatever, not the tree, but the thing, I actually like noticed, I'm like, oh wait, it tells you how many steps that is. And I can actually go through here pretty easily and pick out the ones that are like tons. Like you can see I've changed these. So we're crafting up 14 million, but it's only 3,000 steps. So obviously I've changed that. Like this is 460,000. It's only 180 steps. Well, don't forget, we can do 290,000 steps at once. This one, obviously it's only 1,500. So I was like, oh, that's actually kind of an easy way to figure out the most egregious recipes right here. So I'm like, I need 85 million. Well, this is 85,000 steps. Okay, let me fix that recipe. This is a billion, but it's only 9,500. I figure underneath 10,000, we should be good. See, I've changed that one. A lot of these we have actually changed. That one... Yeah, maybe we'll change that. That's 144,000 steps. That's a lot of computation. Just because I have... It's just a singular recipe. Yeah, 1.4 billion glowstone. It's only 5,600 steps, so... Yeah, I think I may just go through here and pick out the really... That's the easiest way. Like, this is 2.1 million steps. That is not... That's no bueno. 42 million steps here? Yeah. Alright, so I think as I'm crafting other stuff up, I think 90 million. You can see why, like, AE struggles a little bit while crafting all this stuff up. So I think, yeah. Even that is 90 million steps. Yeah, maybe we'll fix some of these. So I did do, you can see I've switched I've done that recipe, but I didn't do that recipe. Maybe I should have. So anyway, this kind of gives me something to do while we're crafting other stuff as well. So, alright. Anyway, we'll come back. Alright, just waiting for a few more thallium things to finish up. I've gone through pretty much everything. It wasn't too bad actually. But I've gone ahead and fixed the majority of the things. So there's no more recipes, at least for the optical circuits that are in the millions of processes. There's some that are a bit higher that I didn't bother with. I probably should have switched that one. Usually if it's similar, I would switch it. Yeah, I'll throw that up there. I'll just change that recipe. Oh, I didn't see that one. I have changed it before, but you know what? We'll increase it again. But everything else we pretty much have sorted out. Just waiting for that thallium. And I just wanted to mention, and King mentioned this, and I hadn't even thought about it. It was a great idea, but since we are really, I think we pretty much have as much universium as we're going to need. We could probably cut down on the astral arrays on our Eye of Harmony that's producing the thing. That will just cut the amount of power that we are using. Because, yeah. That's using what? 20... Actually, is it 20... What is that? 23 trillion EU per tick? If I don't really need it anymore. I'm thinking 2. Unfortunately, I probably need to readjust that. I'm going to need to readjust that, aren't I? Because I'm pretty sure this is set for 4. I have removed 2 of them because I remember this amount. I think it would just do 4 times that for the 6. But I think if I do 2... Man, I'm going to have to do the math again on that. It may be I just can't remember. Didn't we? It was just under. It was like 900 and something, wasn't it? That we did. I mean, technically, do we even need this running anymore? Now that I'm thinking about it, do we really need this running anymore? Do we need resources? I mean, we do have 4.7 trillion redstone. Refractory racks. That should be getting voided. I'm just noticing some of this stuff should be voided. Like, why do we have that? Oh well, I'm not gonna. We'll pretend that doesn't exist. I don't feel like messing with that right now. Yeah, we may actually... You know what? Let's turn that off. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm just thinking, how do I want to remove the... I'm gonna have to... I'll have to remove that plasma from the thing, but I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'll do that. Alright, I've gone ahead and turned off the... this one, this Eye of Harmony. I just... Like, are we crazy? Is this crazy? I don't know. We have... To be honest, we have had this running for... I don't even know how many episodes now. I mean, this has basically been running nonstop with... We did have 6 astral arrays in there. I only have 4 now because I removed a couple earlier. It has been running almost continuously, producing this, but yeah, maybe I'll throw some more in there for our raw stellar plasma mixture. You do have to be a little careful with this though, because of the power. I think it's because the tier 3 is negative. It's a negative power. Even without the astral arrays in there, whereas the tier 6 is actually net positive without the astral arrays. So I think that is why the tier 3 uses so much more power than the tier 6 with one thing in there. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw 4 in there or have 4. Yeah, maybe I will actually do that. And that will produce plasma a bit faster. Our main use of the plasma is Shirobon ingots now. I think that I'll just do that 4 times. I'm not going to go change the recipe for that. But yeah, I have gone ahead and I just started 40 million more optical processors. It's a lot of resources, not gonna lie. it's a lot of crafting. But having gone through all the recipes, we were basically within like 10 seconds, we weren't capping out on our coprocessors. So we have really helped with the lag. Because, yeah, before when I would do a huge craft like that, we, for a few minutes, it was really kind of struggling with all the processes. When you're trying to do 10 million, 20 million processes, yeah, your base is gonna lag. But yeah, just fixing that entire thing has really cut down on some of the lag right away. But okay, we'll get that, and it'll continue to craft up the circuits. Now I do think we are. I think we're gonna get the Stargate by episode 500 for sure. We're crafting up the slowest part of these things, which is the optical circuits. So I'm kind of like just pre-crafting that stuff up and letting the world run. And I'm kind of letting us build up some power again with our 7 new Eye of Harmonies. And by not running all the advanced assembly lines continuously, I'm kind of letting that build up again before we go crazy on the Stargate stuff. But yeah, I think we're gonna get this by episode 500. But also, holy cow, 500 episodes. That is so crazy. What am I gonna do with my life? This is like 2 years, isn't it? Yeah, like 2 years of this world. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. But anyway, we'll come back and we'll see what we can get done. So thanks for watching and have a good one.